This is the strongest self-working card trick ever created. If you're looking for a simple, easy-to-do trick that can't go wrong and requires no sleight of hand, this is the trick you should learn. So the magician has a deck of cards and he just begins the trick by giving them a few quick cuts. He then explains to the spectator that he wants them to choose any card that they want. Now, what most magicians would do is go through the cards like this and ask the spectator to choose one. But maybe there's a way he can force that. So instead, he asks the spectator to name a number between 10 and 20. The spectator names the number 16 in this case, and then the magician counts down 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But then the magician says, look, to make this even more random, what most magicians would do would have you look at this card here. But I want to take it one step further. Your number was 16, so we're going to add the two digits together, 6 and 1, to make 7. And to make this even more random, you're going to count down 7 more cards. So the spectator counts down 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The spectator then looks at the next card, so remember that now. And then that card gets buried back into the deck, and then the magician takes the cards and gives them a couple more cuts. Everything is clean and fair. The magician then looks at the spectator and says, just think of your card over and over again in your head. And you're thinking of the ace of spades. And at this point, the spectator freaks out because the magician just read their mind. But the magician goes, that's a good trick, but I want to take it one step further. Let's spell out ace of spades. So A-C-E-S-P-A-D-E. And the next card down in the deck just so happens to be your ace of spades. At this point, the spectators react even more because this has gone to the next level. But the magician says, look, I want to take this one step further. You see, this box has been on the table the entire time. And would you believe me if I knew you were going to choose the ace of spades? The spectator looks slightly confused. And then the magician turns the box around and shows the spectator the barcode. And as you can see, the barcode says ace of spades. At this point, the spectator's mind is absolutely blown. But the magician goes, look, I want to take this one step further. You see, there's 3 cards here. And if we just flip over these 3 cards, it's the other 3 aces, making one of the best hands in poker, the 4 aces. Of course, the spectators react at this point even more, but the magician goes, look, this is a really good hand, but it can only be beaten by one thing, and that is a straight flush of cards. So if we take this ace here and wave it over the cards, you'll see that right here we've got a straight flush, the best thing you can get in poker.